Hello friends, welcome to a new video. In this video, again, we want to go over the analysis of Bitcoin and altcoins because this month is very important for us. In Bitcoin, currently on the monthly, it is making higher highs and higher lows, which is a healthy uptrend and it's going up well. And as you can see here, we had a higher high, it broke the higher high and gave a confirmation above it, which is a good sign for the continuation of the uptrend and shows that our uptrend is still continuing and we're not thinking about a trend change for now. After it broke this high and confirmed above it, we have a candle forming that has a long upper and lower wick and a thin body, which is not a good sign because after such candles, usually the price should go at least a little bit higher after that high, and buyers shouldn't suddenly reduce this much and exit positions like this because currently it's not a good sign because maybe in the next month this forms a bearish candle and makes that broken high a fake breakout. So definitely you must pay attention. Of course, let me say this too, that this candle closes in 18 days. So for now, we can't judge it. If this candle comes up during these 18 days and covers its upper wick with the body and its lower wick stays long like this, it's a good sign. You can open a long position with the close of such a candle for long-term position. So be careful. But let me tell you one thing, that you should enter a small portion of your capital into the position because it's a long-term position, and open a small position just so that you have a position and don't miss out on the profit. And with the rest of your money, trade other coins. On the monthly RSI, it has just entered the overbought zone, which shows that there is still room for our uptrend to continue. And for now, we can't go for a correction. I mean, we can, but currently there is no sign of correction because it has just entered the overbought zone. For now, there's still room for price to increase more on Bitcoin. If I want to look at it for you on the weekly time frame, after a significant price increase, meaning for several weeks in a row the price increased, then we had a red candle which shows that in this uptrend move, we didn't have any sellers at all because there wasn't any red candle, and then the sellers showed a bit of their strength and made a red candle. But after such a red candle, we should expect more drop for a higher low, but this correction ended with just one candle. After that, you can see that we had a candle with a thin body, very short upper wick, and a very long lower wick, which is a good sign for continuation of the uptrend and shows that sellers had very little power and buyers have a lot of strength in this uptrend move. Now, when can we open a position on the weekly time frame? For a long-term position on the weekly time frame, we can open a long position with the break of this previous high and confirmation above it. The body must close above this high, not just the wick. Also, the RSI, as you see, hasn't gone into the overbought area, which is a good sign and can show that this move can continue, and it's a confirmation for our uptrend. So with a break here, definitely open long position so you don't miss out. If I want to analyze Bitcoin for you, on the daily time frame after breaking the previous high, which is considered a lower high, we can say we had a trend change because here our trend was bullish, and after the uptrend we entered a short-term downtrend, made two lower highs and lows, and now the price has broken the previous high and made a higher high, which is a good sign. Now we must wait for one more thing for a trend change. If the low that is forming is higher than the previous low, meaning higher than the low we made here, this can be a good sign. Because as long as this low isn't broken, we can't say we're making a lower low because the last low we made was here. If the price anywhere above this low, not below the low, if it comes back and goes up and breaks this high, you can open your long position on Bitcoin on the daily time frame. I told you this point so you don't miss out on Bitcoin. Now, in any time frame you want, you can open your long position based on the patience you have in trading. But if I want to analyze Bitcoin dominance for you, that is the share that is on Bitcoin, we were in a triangle in Bitcoin dominance. And after that, this triangle broke and the low we had made here was also broken. And after that, we had a pullback to this high. And now currently the market is in an important range. If after this pullback the price drops, it is a sign of trend change from bullish to bearish. And this can show that the volume of capital in Bitcoin is decreasing and reducing. And it could be a sign that Bitcoin is going to experience a drop, which can be a correction in the higher time frames to form a higher high in Bitcoin. So Bitcoin dominance is currently telling us that capital in Bitcoin might decrease and more capital might go towards altcoins. If I want to analyze Ethereum for you in the daily time frame, after breaking a very important resistance, it entered a ranging trend. The more it ranges above this resistance, it shows that this resistance is really broken, and in higher time frames, it's not a fake breakout, and this is a good sign. So this resistance is really broken, and it's ranging in a rectangle where this is the top and this is the bottom, and the price has been fluctuating inside this rectangle, and after that it broke the rectangle. And just like I told you in the analysis of Bitcoin and altcoins in the previous video, I said don't open your long position right after this breakout and wait for the break of this top where we were in a downtrend in the daily time frame. Our rectangle hits an important top, so the price might hit it and even return to the rectangle and even drop. So I definitely told you this point. So be careful about this. Now open a position if the price comes back from anywhere and then breaks this top. It's a good sign for opening a position, and you can open your long position with confirmation above that. And one more point I'll tell you. These two candles we had after this price increase are very good for us. Why? Because now, if we break this top, our stop loss no longer needs to be below this entire range rectangle so that it creates too much distance. And wherever the price comes back and forms a bottom, we can open our long position there and put our stop loss under the bottom it formed. So this drop after the price increase is good for us in Ethereum. So definitely pay attention to that. If I want to analyze total for you, total is currently in a range, we can say. If I want to draw the rectangle range for you, it looks like this. Wait a moment. It looks like this, a rectangle that we are currently in, ranging, which shows that the volume of capital in Bitcoin and in all crypto assets is currently fluctuating. It both increases and decreases. And for now, sellers and buyers are in a decision-making zone. Neither the sellers are stronger nor the buyers. If I want to analyze total for you, as you can see, we were in a range, in a rectangle range, which if I want to draw for you, it would look like this. Then we had a fake breakout, and then the price re-entered this rectangle. If the price comes up and breaks this top, and then we see price increase in the major coins, you can open your position, and definitely open a position, because the next resistance is far away from the resistance that we are breaking. So pay attention here. After this break, open your position on altcoins. You can also open a short position if the price comes down, creates a lower high, and then breaks this bottom. Open your short position. Or you can wait, and with the break of this resistance that formed here, open your long or short position to be sure that we can open a good position. We are in a range. After a sharp price drop, after a sharp fall, we entered a ranging trend. And after that ranging trend, we broke downward. We did a pullback to the rectangle and dropped again, and we had a fake breakout above this rectangle bottom line, which for now shows that the sellers are stronger and are waiting for good opportunities. Usually when it's bearish, it shows that the volume of capital in lesser known altcoins, like altcoins ranked 200 to 500, those that aren't very famous, is low. And more capital is going towards coins like Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, and these major assets, which is a good sign. It can cause price increase in these coins. So for now, we must wait for confirmation in these coins to be able to open a position. And currently, it's not time to open a position unless the highs and lows I told you are broken and the points I told you are present. We formed a double top and then broke it. And in the previous analysis, I said this bottom that we formed in the double top is important for us. The price touched it and reacted to it. If the bottom we're forming now is higher than this bottom that is here, after a break here, we can open a long position. But if the price drops and breaks this bottom and then makes a lower high and then comes and breaks this support of ours, we can open your short position and take a good profit up to here in Solana. So definitely keep an eye on Solana and set an alert on it so you don't miss out on these opportunities. Just one note, from now on, after this video, see for yourself whether it suits you or not. And if you see and feel that you can make good profit with this position I told you, then you open the position. Otherwise, there's no need to open every position I told you. And there's no need for what I said to come true because I'm just an analyst, not God, not a predictor, not a futurist. I'm nothing. I'm just a simple person who knows technical analysis. And in this field, however much you think I'm professional, someone who can make good profit and is sharing his profit with others and adding something to the market. So I told you this just to say that there's no need for everything. Link in the daily time frame was in an uptrend, then it went into a downtrend and broke this lower high of ours, and now it's forming a bottom. If this bottom is higher than this bottom and it goes up and breaks this top we have here, we can open our long position with the resistance breakout. But for now, it's not a good place to open a short position because we have a lot of distance. Because if we want to open a short, price has to break again, make a lower high. And with the breakout, we can open a short position, which for now is far away. So for now, it's not suitable to open a short position on Link in our space. So definitely pay attention to this point as well. ARB is also in a similar situation. After breaking the previous high, it made a higher high. With the breakout of the resistance, you can open your long position. Render is also like that, but it's closer to this bottom. So if it comes and breaks this bottom, then makes a lower high and breaks that, we can open our long or short position. Just one note I'll tell you, in the 4-hour time frame, if I want to analyze render for you, render is in a ranging trend. This is the top of our rectangle, and this is the bottom of the rectangle. If it breaks this rectangle from either side, we can open a position in that direction. TIA in the 4-hour time frame, here we have an important top. Breaking here can give you a position, and if you want to open a short position, you can open your short position with the breakout here. INJ in the 4-hour time frame, after breaking this support, it pulled back to it, and now it's printed a good candle. For now, we can't open a position unless the price comes down. We have one important top and one important bottom here, and breaking either of them can give you a signal. Its situation is not good because here the market is very emotional and the candles are fake. Bank also doesn't have a good situation. We've had fake and emotional candles here, so here we can't consider it a top. Floki is the same, GRT is the same. For now, don't open a position. I told you, for now, they're important and can give you good profit. APT in the daily time frame is in a ranging trend. If this range goes up and price comes and breaks this rectangle top, you can open your long position and it'll give you good profit because your first target will be here. If I want to tell you how much your first target is 17% away from where you open the long. If I want to draw the bottom for you, we have a situation like this. We can open a position if the price comes and breaks this trend line, stabilizes above this resistance, and you open your long. You can open your short position too based on our strategy because we trade breakouts and we open positions with the support and resistance breakouts, and in trends, we wait for the breakout so we can move with the trend. Why not? What matters is that you make profit. It doesn't matter whether your strategy is different from someone else's or if it matches theirs. So definitely pay attention to that. ADA, you can currently open your long position with the breakout here, open your short. AVAX, no, we can't open a position. These two candles are emotional. We can open a position on AVA here with a breakout of this level. With a breakout here, short. CAS should be very important for you. Definitely keep an eye on CAS. Here, we have an important resistance. If it breaks this level, it can give you a really good profit. And your first target from the point where you start the position up to there is about 18%. So definitely have a position on it with a breakout of this top. And if it comes down and breaks this, you can set your target here, which from your entry point to that target is a 27% distance. So definitely don't miss CAS. Yes, mask, we told you on Telegram where to open the position, and with this candlestick, we opened a long position and took our profit up to here. And exactly after the target we hit, the price dropped, and very strongly, about 50% mask dropped. And for now, we can't open a long or short on it. LTC with a breakout of this level, yes, we can open a long. With a breakout of this level short, pay attention to these points. and you don't need to open a position on all of them. If you like this video, definitely subscribe to our channel, like the video, and hit the bell so you'll be notified when we post the first video. We've started a beginner technical analysis playlist on our channel, so you can easily learn technical analysis professionally for free without paying anything. But of course, we start from beginner level for those who are interested but don't yet know where to start, who think trading makes you rich. This playlist is for them, and I tell them, trading is not a scam. What is trading? How can you trade? What is an exchange? What is TradingView? What is a candlestick? I'll explain everything to you, and then we'll go into the professional playlist where we analyze much more advanced positions so that those who already know some things can still learn some key points that can help them improve. So you won't lose anything if you watch that playlist, because learning really helps you in trading, learning from others' experience. If you want to know 3 to 4 hot coins daily, meaning coins that can give good profit and be recognized, join us on Telegram. If you want to join our future competitions, join us on Discord. If you want to stay updated with our news, follow our Instagram. If you want to see our signals on charts, follow us on TradingView. If you want to understand some of our special activities and get notified, definitely check CoinMarketCap. Let me tell you, I really love you all. May your pockets always be full of money. May you always be healthy. May your family always be healthy. Don't forget to respect your parents. I really love you. Until the next video and next analysis, goodbye.